Welcome back to all my friends. We're gonna do another story time because that's what you guys really like to see. You've probably all figured this out by now, but I was a really weird kid. A lot of the things that I did as a kid I thought were really normal, but they weren't. But now that I know that they're not, I like to share them with you guys so that you can all make fun of me, and if you're one of the weird kids, you can relate too. Did anybody else get lost like 12 times a week as a kid? Or is that just me? Now, I remember when I was a kid and my mom would always say to me, how are you always getting lost? Why are you always running into traffic? I was just so ADHD all the time. I was always in my own world, completely unaware of the world around me. I'm just gonna share with you a couple of times that I got lost. I'm not talking about all the regular times where we would just go to the store and I would get lost in the clothes racks because I wasn't paying attention to where my mom was going. These were like serious, I could have been lost forever situations. Sort of. One of the earliest times I can remember being lost, I was at this park called Idlewild Park. There was this game where it was like these targets and they would move towards you and whatever, and you had these guns and you had to shoot the targets, and I was so enraptured by this game. I was standing there and I was watching the game and I look around and my entire family's gone. I must have missed the memo. I don't know why nobody noticed that I was gone all the time. I guess they just had a little faith in me that I would have some type of common sense. So I look around, I'm freaking out, and like the smart, logical kid that I was, I hid in a bush. No, I didn't ask for help. No, I didn't go to a grown-up. I hid under a bush and I held my knees and I sobbed and I cried. A bunch of strangers came up to me because I see a kid sobbing and crying in a bush, and they were like, hey little girl, are you lost? To which I would respond, so it didn't really help. Finally, my dad comes and he finds me and he pulls me out from under this bush and he's carrying me away, and I'm just hitting him in the back because I was so mad at him and I didn't even get to play the game. The second time I got lost, that was so embarrassing. I don't know how many of you remember Discovery Zone, also known as DZ. It's like Chuck E. Cheese on steroids. It was the best place to go as a kid. It was amazing. But I'm up in this tube and I get lost in the tubes, which is ridiculous because it's designed for children. I wish that Discovery Zone was still open so that I could go to this tube formulation and see how ridiculous it was that I got stuck in these tubes. So I'm in the tube, I don't know which way to go, and I have a panic attack. I'm screaming and I'm crying in this tube, and all these kids are coming up to me and they're like, what's wrong? And I'm like, I'm lost! And they're looking at me like I'm an idiot because I am an idiot. They're like, oh, just come this way. Like, this is how you get out of the tube. Apparently the kids aren't reliable enough for me and I don't trust them. Now, I'm not a dramatic person, but in this moment, I did the most dramatic thing I could think of doing. You know how the tubes have like those bubbles? I look out of the tube and I see my mom and she's looking for me. And I'm so upset that my mom can't find me. I'm pounding on the bubble. Mom, I'm in the tube. I'm not lost, I promise. Don't worry, Mom, I wasn't kidnapped. My mom sees me pounding on the tube like an idiot, and she, a grown-ass woman, climbs up into the tubes and has to lead me out. Now, this final time is actually so scary. I could have been gone forever. I was in Canada doing Canadian things. There was a shooting game that I was very distracted by. And it was a really cool shooting game. It was one of the ones where they were like the old Western scene and things pop up and you have to shoot them. So again, we're all standing, we're all watching. After a normal amount of time to stand and watch something, everybody says, okay, let's go. And everybody leaves except for me. Panic mode. I'm in another country. We're on this huge tourist strip where there's so many people. I was a very smart child, advanced for my time. I remembered, Mom told me when I get lost to stand still in one place. I found a pole, like a pole, wrapped my arms and my legs around it. I hugged it for dear life. And then of course my parents came and found me because I'm not an alien citizen of Canada. I think that it was foreshadowing, or a metaphor if you will, for how lost I am in life. Alright, well, that's all I have for you this week. If you ever had a scary situation like this, make sure to leave it in the comments. Oh, by the way, I'm wearing a I like the way your face is official The Gabby Show t-shirt. If you want one, I will link it down below. I am doing a bunch of giveaways on my Instagram and Facebook page, so make sure to follow my social media to keep up with the giveaways. Thumbs up if you've ever gotten lost in a strange place, and subscribe I was alone.